College versus trade school, what I wish I knew. Everyone keeps telling you the same thing. Go to college, get a degree, and you'll be successful. What your teachers say, but that's outdated advice the majority of the time. There are better, faster, and cheaper ways to start making good money, and you don't need to sit in a classroom for 4 more years and come out drowning in student loan debt just to do it. I know so because I started my career digging holes for $8 an hour. Now, I'm the director of construction, leading multiple construction teams, making multiple 6 figures, and I teach others how to do the same thing without wasting any time or any money. In this video, I'm breaking down the real pros and cons of college versus trade school, and I'll show you exactly what I would do if I were starting over today. Let's dive in. Part 1, college, the good and the bad. Let's start with the good and the bad for going to college. For some people, this can still be a good option. If you want to become a doctor or a lawyer or a nurse or a teacher, you have to go to college. These types of careers require licenses, and college is how you get them. College can also give you time to grow up. You meet new people, you learn how to network, you try new things, learn how to work with others. And maybe, just maybe, you discover what you're good at. That part is real for some people, but is the cost worth it? Here's the part that nobody really warns you about. College takes way too long to start making money, and it doesn't equip you with the precise skills that get you hired. They don't help you get a job after graduation either. Nowadays, you need an ATS optimized resume. You should have a LinkedIn account, and you should know how to get interviews, and most importantly, how to do well in those interviews. College is expensive, like shockingly expensive. You waste 4 years and so much money being forced to take classes that you will never need in your future job. The average cost for a 4-year degree in the US for state schools, it's about $42,000. Private schools, it's about $134,000. You wanna go Ivy League? It's about $332,000. Most people don't have that kind of money lying around, so they take out student loans with very high interest rates before they even know what an interest rate is. Just so you know, an interest rate is the amount of money you have to pay to borrow money. If you borrow $10, you have to pay back that $10 plus interest. When you pay off a loan, you do so by making monthly payments, and if you want the lowest monthly payment, you take out that loan for the longest duration of time, usually 30 years. That's right. That's why so many people still have loans going into their 40s or even their 50s. By the time you graduate, people can end up with 50 or even $100,000 or several $100,000 in debt, depending on the school and depending on the major. Then, when you consider student loan and interest and the loss of income during those 4 years, because you're not working while you're in school, investing money in a bachelor's degree can ultimately cost in excess of $500,000. $1 million if you want to go get a master's degree. That state school that costs $42,000 for all 4 years, that would be about a $266 a month loan payment for 30 years. That private school that costs $134,000 for 4 years, that would be $1,100 a month for 30 years. And it's crazy because only 27% of college graduates are currently working in jobs related to their college degree. You wanna know how many people think are worth it? Only 22% of US adults think college is worth it if you have to take out student loans. And if you wanna know how the people feel that took out those student loans, 86% of United States workers with a college degree with college loan debt say that the degree wasn't worth the student loans. This is all proof that college is failing us. And here's the worst part. It happens to a lot of people. You might graduate, still not know what you wanna do, and can't even find a job related to your degree that pays enough for you to cover your debt. Imagine having the average American salary, which is about $60,000 a year, and then you have to pay student loans at a few $100s or even $1,000 a month for 30 years. When you look at it that way, you're making far less than the average American. That is not the dream you were sold. People spend 4 years in school, and then they spend 10, 20, or even 30 years trying to pay it off while working at a job they don't even like. That is not how you want to start out, and no one really tells you that part up front. Part 2, trade school, a faster, cheaper way. Now let's talk about the pros and cons of trade school and compare that to college. This is a path a lot of people overlook. They get told that they'll never be successful if they pursue it, but that is totally the wrong advice. Trade school teaches you an exact skill that will get you hired. It's hands-on, and you learn how to do the job, and it's not just a paper degree that says you'll be good. Another benefit is that you get to see exactly what the job is like. Many states actually subsidize trade school, so it's free. Oftentimes, companies will even pay for you to go to trade school, and they'll pay for you to go at night so that you can work during the day. Meaning, yes, you actually get paid to go to school instead of college where you're paying for it for decades. Think blue collar trade jobs like plumbing, HVAC, and electrical. Those jobs are jobs that keep the world running. There will always be a demand for them. There will always be room for your career to grow in any direction you want. Maybe that's moving to a different state. Maybe that's into management. Maybe that's into entrepreneurship. The world is your oyster, truly. And you don't need 4 years to get hired. In many cases, you're already hired when you start school. But in the worst case, most programs finish in 6 to 18 months and you start working right away, unlike college. Once you get some experience, you can make $60,000 to $100,000 a year in many trades. And these aren't just jobs, they're careers. You're solving real problems. You're building things that matter and you're getting paid for it. That's what pulled me in. I was working in construction when I was 14. I didn't know much at the time, but I was willing to learn. Every year I got better and better. I earned more. I moved up from laborer to draftsman, then to engineer, then to superintendent, then to project manager. And now today I'm a director. Today I own a truck. I'm building my own custom home and I support my family doing work that I am proud of. And in 21 years, I can honestly say two things. First, no client or employer has ever asked me about my college degree. Second, I cannot recall a single time where I have referred to or recalled something I learned in a textbook or a lecture from college. Experience, that's all that matters. Part 3, online training, a new option that most people miss. Now let's talk about that third path, one that's growing the fastest, but most people still don't know about, and that's online job training. We're living in a time where you can learn real in-demand job skills from home on your own schedule at your own pace. No degree, no experience, no mountains of debt, just a willingness to start. There's one program that I recommend. It's called Course Careers. They help people break into high-paying fields like construction project management, HVAC, electrical, plumbing, estimating, drafting, even things outside of construction like IT, tech sales, supply chain management, and there's a bunch more. These are industries where employers care about what you can do, not what's on a piece of paper. The courses are self-paced, they're beginner-friendly, and you can even start with a free intro course. The intro course will teach you more about a specific career and what tasked with day-to-day on that job. After watching 3 short videos, you will know if that career path is a good one for you. You don't need to quit your job. Most students finish in a matter of weeks or months, then they get hired and they learn even more when they're on the job. And you're not doing it alone. You get one-on-one mentorship from someone who's already successful in the field. Me, if you want to become a plumber, well, you can chat with a licensed plumber to help you get through the course or get hired after the course. And the results speak for themselves. Terrell had 0 experience in logistics, but after going through Course Careers, he landed a job full-time in supply chain management. Mike and Caleb, both my students, completed the construction project management course that I teach, and they're now working full-time as construction project managers. There are hundreds of stories just like theirs with people who took action, learned the right skills, and completely changed the direction of their lives, and they did it without college or having any previous experience. If you're curious but unsure, there is a free intro course you can take. No risk, no pressure, just the chance to see if it clicks. If it does, you have a clear path forward. If not, you're still further along than you were yesterday. And that's huge because it means you're not making a blind decision. You can explore it, you can get a feel for the job, you can decide if it's the right path for you. And for a lot of people, this is the perfect starting point. No debt, no wasted time, just job-ready skills in a clear direction. The truth is, you don't need a college degree to build a career that you can be proud of. You just need a clear path. If that helped, you definitely want to watch the next video. I break down how people are landing high-paying jobs without experience or a degree step by step. So give this video a like and subscribe if you want to learn more ways to build a career without the debt. And let me know down in the comments if you're thinking about trade school or college or if you're actually considering online training. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.